Assalamu alaikum. I am Numan Anif. I am student of BSc Honor Agriculture Sciences in Pir Mir Ali Shah Arid Agriculture University Rawalpindi. My department is agronomy. It's my last semester in BSc Honors. Today I want to deliver I want to deliver a lecture about organic farming. The main things we will discuss in organic farming: what is organic farming, what is its component, what is merits and demerits. So it is a very important topic, and in the world organic farming topic is discussing all over in every country because of the health crisis in the world. Every man faces health issue. So organic farming is the best approach to mitigate health crisis. So first of all, we try to know about organic farming. What is organic farming? Organic farming is the production of crops and livestock without using the chemicals and synthetic fertilizers. This is the definition in which no use of chemicals. Chemicals are not used in this system, is in this farming systems. Only the natural and pure form and the pure technologies are used. So it is a system which avoids or excludes all the toxic and the synthetic inputs like pesticides, hormones, feed additives, etc. extra. So to the maximum extent feasible rely upon this system is feasible rely upon crop rotation, crop residues, animal minerals, extra. What are the components of organic farming? What are the basic components of organic farming? The basic components of organic farming are: first is crop green leaf manures. This is the manures of leaves in which green leaves are buried, and after some time the green leaves turn into good fertilizers in which nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium percentage is very well. After that, the crop rotation in which you rotate the crop, in which you turn the cropping system. You rotate the crop again and again. You cultivate those crops in which are helpful to the soil and which are helpful, which have positive effects on the environment. And the third one is biological management in which different manures of animals. And the fourth is vermicomposite. This is the waste of worms, which is highly nutritious, in which potassium, nitrogen, phosphorus quality percentage is very high than other all components. So it is very important. And why we need organic farming, or what is the need of organic farming? So increase in population. First factor is increase in population make compulsions to stabilize organic production. It is very difficult to stabilize the agriculture production because the increase in population rate is very high. When population rate high and the production, we use different instant methods and chemicals to enhance the productivity of crops, to get maximum advantage in little time, in less time. This is also a big factor which leads to the need of organic farming. Organic farming is a sustainable system. First, it is a sustainable system. Second, natural balance is also very needed in this world. And third one is health crisis. Also, health crisis is due when the natural balance is not. So different issues, health and other issues are we faced. So natural balance needs to be maintained at all cost for existence of life and property. For the existence of life, it is very important to maintain the natural balance. So when we not natural balance, we will face very different extreme events and different issues and problems. What are the aims and goals of organic farming? The organic farming goals and aims are increase long-term soil fertility, to develop the soil in which the soil have positive impacts on the crops and have long-term effect, not instant effect, but have long-term effect. Control pest. It is also control pest without using the chemicals and without affecting the environment. We use those techniques and methods which are helpful to the soil and which have positive effects on the soil and also on the environment. Don't use those chemicals which have adverse effect on the environment. Recently, climate change and environment is the biggest topic which are discussing in this world. Different political leaders and other socialists are also working on this in this topic campaign, that we have to mitigate climate change and environment and the polluted environment. So different factors in this, in which one of the use of synthetic fertilizers and other things in also, and in which deforestation is also one of the main factor in climate change. The third one is ensure that water stays clean and safe, in which water quality is also look so water pure and clean and safe in this farming. Use resources which the farmer already has, in which we use natural resources. So in which farmer use their own natural resources, have the less needs less money to buy farm inputs, other inputs. And the fourth one is produce. This method produce nutritious food. The quality of food is pure and high, so feed for animals and high quality crops to sell at a good price. And it is also big factor in not developing countries, in advanced countries. When we go in advanced countries, we see in American markets, organic food and inorganic food are different. The price of organic food and inorganic food are different. So in market, organic food is separate from inorganic food. So and the main factor is that organic food have high price than inorganic food, because the world is now educated about the health crisis. What are the important the health is very important in life. So for the existence of life, nutritious food is very important. So people are very conscious about the health and for using the quality food and nutritious food. It is also very important. And why organic healthy food? Organic is when we do organic farming, we provide healthy food, contains no toxic substances, we use natural substances, and we give good taste. Organic farming system will give good taste, higher benefit cost ratio due to the less external input use and premier price. Take care of environmental concerns of farming, in which we all concern all the environmental effects. We use those methods and technologies which don't have adverse effect on the environment and other things and the animals too. In organic farming, artificial fertilizers are totally banned. Artificial fertilizers are totally banned. This is the main point which is noted. Farmers use animal manure, composite, and human sewage, which are which are has been heated to destroy harmful microbes. The human sewage, the treatment after treatment, we can use it. So it will also help them. But in sewage, different heavy metals are there. So it is best to avoid from sewage, because toxic heavy metals also damage our immune system, and also affects our human life and also the animals life. Green manure is grown, plants are grown and plowed and cut into like in recently in our after the harvesting of wheat, when 2 to 3 months land are free, so people use leguminous crop and other crops which are helpful to the soil. They grow when they are on the vegetative stage, when they cut down and plow in the soil to improve the fertility of the soil for the next crop. Worms, insects and bacteria are also very helpful to create a good environment in the soil. So we have to take care of our worms, insects and bacteria also in the soil. So this is also very important. By using a crop rotation, it is this is also very important. The farmer can keep a good soil for many years. By crop rotation we can, and by intercropping also. Crop rotation and by intercropping, in which we grow 1 to 2 or more crops at a time in the field, in which to suppress the weeds and other things and factors are also minimized. In which but now the principles of organic farming. What are the principles of organic farming? In which the principle of health, in which healthy soils produce healthy crops there, so they have the best the approach to mitigate the health crisis. And the principle of ecology, in which discuss the ecology. It says the production is based on ecological processes. So the third one is principle of fairness. Organic agriculture should build on relationships that ensure fairness with regard to the environment, common environment and opportunities. So the fourth one is principle of care. This principle states the precautions and responsibility are the key concerns in management, development and technology choices in organic agriculture. So organic agriculture should be managed in precautionary responsible manner to protect the health and well-being of current and future generation and the environment. What are the advantages? In which better soil structure is also be maintained very well and less harmful to the environment. This method is very good for the environment and environmental friendly system. So it have no adverse effect on the environment, no harmful chemicals, more birds and insects. Animals live a happier life when in the natural environment. Everyone lives a happy life. And the disadvantage, it is smaller yield, it gives smaller yields and other factors. And developing countries, it is very difficult to develop this method, but it is very difficult, but it is very necessary. It is very important. It is very important to in the developing countries organic farming. If we educate the small farmers about the organic farming, so it will help to promote the organic farming. So after educating the small farmers, we can develop also organic farming, a good organic farming system in Pakistan too. We can do it, but it takes very long time, because organic farming system takes too much time, 4 to 6 hours for a sustainable production. So when we develop a sustainable organic farming system, so after that our yield are also maintained and sustainable, so we can feed the Pakistani people. And the main thing is the small farmers. Small farmers are very important. If they focus on this little farming, organic farming, so they have a good scope. So thank you. These are the things which are very common and simple, which I discussed in organic farming. So thank you. If you like my video and like my information about organic farming, kindly like and subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you. Allah Hafiz.